I met David on his first day when he came to our acute stroke unit as a newly qualified consultant.
I am fortunate that I've always known that I wanted to be a doctor, and it gave me a real purpose.
David is infectious enthusiasm. I think always wants to break down the barriers, doesn't accept second best.
He blows me away every day with his vision of where we are and where he wants it to be.
The thing about David that's most impressive is his real passion to make sure that he's delivering as high quality care for his patients as he possibly can. And he does that with humour and wit, and he works hard, and he's a great guy to work with.
He's implemented 24-hour-a-day thrombolysis, a 7-day-a-week TIA service.
We started running a full 7-day-a-week service, including Christmas Day in 2008. And I remember sitting there thinking, the 4 patients that I've seen today wouldn't have got this care anywhere else in the country.
We've got improved vascular scanning, a carotid endarterectomy rapid access pathway. He is completely on top of what the recommendations are and then engages staff to understand how that would work for our services locally.
More patients are surviving now. We've had a 40% reduction in mortality over the last decade. And patients are leaving hospital less disabled. We've seen the time that patients spend in hospital reduced by a third. It used to be 18 days and now it's down to 12 days.
I opened my eyes and I saw that it was Dr. Hargroves, and at that point I knew everything was fine. And what a miracle it was that I could walk out of the hospital 24 hours later, and I owe him my life. That's all I can say.
I can't think of any other specialty where you can have that much of an impact, transform someone's life. I mean, that's just what a gift to be able to be part of a team that does that.
Every service that David supports to develop has the patient at the centre of it. So David's focus is always around how we can improve things for our patients.
That passion that he's got about ensuring that the people get the best care falls onto us all as well, and that passion carries through.
He's the visionary, he's the one that drives us forward, and he's the one that will take us into the future.
As a clinician, I've been very impressed with him as an educator, as a leader and a service developer, as a manager, and also as a committed researcher. He's developed many of the services around the key domains for stroke, and he's a fantastic colleague and a friend.
He loses everything. He needs a chaperone most days to make sure he doesn't leave his glasses or his briefcase or his bag or anything else.
He's always late. But we accept that.
David's a really, really difficult guy to say no to.
You can never say no to David.
It is very difficult to say no to David. In fact, you can't get a word in edgeways.
It's been the most rewarding possible career I could have ever imagined. It's constantly humbling. I work with some amazing people.
David is the stroke world, so he hasn't just made a difference to it, it's his world, and that we all are privileged to be part of it. He won't ever do enough. That's David.